Hi everybody, my name is KerryHemmingsen and I want to congratulate you on purchasing your coaching program. More importantly, I'm really excited that you've taken this step. This is going to accelerate you to profits, and that's why you got involved in this. You know, when I started out, I didn't know all the things that are available for me in foreclosures. You know, it took me time, money, and a lot of efforts and a lot of expense to get to where I was at. This coaching program is going to eliminate that for you. You know, some people ask, well, why do you even have a coaching program if you have all this information? Well, that's a great question. You know, let's take Tiger Woods. Undoubtedly the best golfer in the world. He has a coach for putting. He has a coach for long drives. He has a coach for every aspect of his game because it just makes him better and gets there quicker. And that's what this is about. Now, my coaching program, I want to tell you why this is so important to you. I've put together hand-selected coaches that work for me. This isn't farmed out to some company. They work for me. They're trained by me and my staff, and they work right in my office, right with me. They're there. I can talk to them anytime, and they're available for you to talk to. It's real important. Now, I've set the coaching up through online as well as through interactive on the phone, so you can go in and go through a module segment of every aspect of the foreclosure process. Now, we're going to start off with information. Now, this coaching program is going to get you to a point where you can make millions of dollars in this business, foreclosures. And there's several segments of this foreclosure arena that you can make money in. I take advantage of all of them. You can start in one or two or take advantage of all of them. Here's the thing. The modules are set up for you to go right down the line. You have assignments that are real easy, that'll get you to the next step, and we'll start off with the information. I make a lot of money in selling the information and providing the information to clients that buy properties at auction. Next, we're going to go into pre-foreclosures. How to go out, buy them with no money, how to assign them to investors, and actually have you get out there in the field and work this through the process. And if something comes up that makes you a little nervous, pick up the phone. Talk to my trained consultants. They're there. My coaches are there for you to help you get there, eliminate the expense and the time constraints, but get you to profits. And that's what this is all about. Then we're going to get into REOs, buying at the auction. Every aspect, hard money. There is a huge industry and a huge profit center just in providing the hard money to investors without ever touching the property. And I have a whole segment on how to make money in hard money. This is very exciting. Now, once you go through the coaching or while you're through the coaching, you might even heard about our workshops where you can come out, work with us, one-on-one, go in the field with us, and knock on doors, see us in action, and put deals together. If you want to do that, that's available. This is similar by doing it over the phone and online in your neighborhood. But if you want to get real hands-on experience, come to one of our workshops. Let's talk a little bit more about the website we've set up. This is a sophisticated website we put hours and hours of information, valuable information into it for you to access anytime. If you're not able to talk to one of the coaches during our office hours, go to the segments 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The assignments are there, and they're archived for you at any time to go in and get that valuable information. The bottom line is we put together this program, A to Z, very simply, methodically put out to get you to profits. And once you understand this, you're going to be super excited. So take the next step, fill out the paperwork, get it into one of the coaches, get acquainted with your coach, and let's get moving to profits. Let me share an experience with you that I think you'll find real interesting and how I actually needed somebody to turn to, kind of like a coach. Didn't really have a coach though at the time. I was out, I put a deal together, a pre-foreclosure. I was real excited. It was early on. I was real excited just getting somebody to talk to me and wanting to put something together and actually sign a contract with me. Well, as I got everything done and figured out and the paperwork signed, it was a short sale, and I really didn't know how to approach the bank and what proper things to say or even what paperwork to send into the bank. So I had to go to someone. Now, it wasn't someone I could just turn to and ask for information. It was somebody that was in the short sale business. Long story short, I had to turn my deal over to them. They negotiated, got it done. They took half my profit. Now, you'll say, well, that's better than nothing. Sure. There was about a $40,000 profit in that deal. So I made 20. The person I consulted with took the other 20. I don't want that to happen to you. I want to give you the information through our coaching program so you can save that $20,000 if you were in my spot. That alone would cover your coaching and then some. Real important aspects in learning everything about this business. Now that's pre-foreclosure short sales. You know, I mentioned hard money before. Let me share a little story about hard money. As I got into this business, I was doing pre-foreclosures, REOs, buying notes. A lot of my clients that I provided information to that were buying these properties needed financing. So I went out and I found a financing source for them, which is, you know, easy to do. And I provided them this financing source, and I thought I was doing a great service by connecting the dots, right? They needed the money, they needed to close on the transaction, I got paid, so I provided them that. Made my life easier. Well, as I worked with them for about a year or so, this particular finance company, what I call bridge financing, hard money, I saw the money they were making. Huge amounts of money, because I was putting a lot of deals together, just like you're going to do, just like we're going to teach you in our coaching. But what I realized is, wait a minute, they're not doing anything special here. But I didn't have that knowledge. So as I understood the hard money game and started to get involved in it, created my own, started making my own hard money loans, having investors put money in. And I started making the fees and the interest. And I'll tell you what, a whole nother profit center, a huge profit center that I'm going to share with you and we're going to teach you in our coaching. I don't want you to make that mistake. I can teach you to go out right now and create that hard money division for yourself, and you can take those profits. Again, I didn't have a coach to go to. I had to learn it through just doing the business. Now, I didn't lose money. I just made more by doing it myself. And that's what our coaching's about. So, you know, I've talked about pre-foreclosures, short sales. Obviously, we talked about the auctions, which is a real important part. But there are so many different segments of foreclosures. I don't want you to get fixated on just one. There's buying notes where you don't have to take title to the property. You don't have to use your own credit or money. And you go in and you actually just buy the paper. Our coaching is going to help you understand that. So you can go out and take advantage of that and eliminate all the frustration and headache that goes with it. So again, coaching is so important, and it's going to really fast track you to profits. So we've broken the coaching up into segments and monthly segments, 2 months, 4 months, 6 months, a year. And we've done that mostly because of financial constraints with our students, helping them getting involved. That's the first step. And I find a lot of my students that maybe start off with 4 segments end up upgrading and getting more. And you're welcome to do that at any time. And it's real important. But please understand, whatever segment you've purchased, you are going to get to the path of success and get you out there and start making money. It's real important. Now, remember, as I mentioned before, the website and the coaching interaction modules are web-based. So you can access them 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So not only do you have that resource, but you have the coach, the highly trained coaches that you could pick up the phone and call. All together is your package to get you to profits. It's real crucial that you understand that you have a big support team here to get you there. We're here to make sure you cut through all the bull and get straight to profits. And we'll do that. It starts with you filling out the information that came in the package and activating your coaching. You fill out your information, you send it in, get acclimated to your coach, and we'll get you on the path to profits. And I'd love to meet you face to face, shake your hand, come out to one of our workshops. We'll work together. But either way, the first step is to get you to profits. And our goal through this coaching is to get you on the path to your financial success.